now we can record a Quickcast.
All right. That button's not pressed, right?
No.
Doesn't need to be pressed.
Things are happening.
I'm not
Okay,
an idiot
now we actually got it.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Take two.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is our last Quickcast of the year. Going to be dropping to you on Monday, December the 30th, 2019, the end of the decade here. So
crazy to think.
I know, it's nuts. As far as like movies goes, there's really not a lot of movies coming out right now. The only thing that I really have to mention are basically like the movies highly anticipated for this year.
Right.
For one, like Live, Die, Repeat, which is a sequel to Edge of Tomorrow.
Good movie.
That looks like it's going to be really cool because that movie was pretty awesome.
I think
just for
what they
one-off.
did with the graphics in the first one were way ahead of its time, to
Yeah,
be
agreed.
honest.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that was just one of those where you can look back at it now and the color schemes and the lighting and how they did everything with like matching to the actual sets. It looks amazing.
Yeah, yeah,
The
no.
CGI great.
Yeah, it's going to have the original guys in it too. It's going to have Emily Blunt, and then it's also going to have Tom Cruise.
Right.
So I don't know how they're going to continue it, but it's easily continued because it's a video game, pretty much on the screen.
Right.
It's the coolest.
Yeah. Dune from Denis Villeneuve, or Villanueva. However you say his name, there's so many different pronunciations for everybody's name anyway, except for Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one
There's
word.
only one.
Smythe.
Yeah, it's going to be cool because that movie and the story has been around for so long. Frank Herbert is the author of it, so it's going to be really, and hopefully with the effects catching up, it's going to be really good.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
We got Godzilla versus King Kong, which looks pretty awesome.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. I want to see Top Gun Maverick. Not at the theaters, but I want to see it. It just is going to be pretty cool. Then we also got the Eternals. So, yeah, the Eternals will be a really cool one. I think it'll expand that universe out, which will be awesome, which will be nice. You guys got any movies you want to talk about? Besides Frozen 2.
Well, Frozen 2 has already made more than $1 billion, dude. It is the third highest grossing movie in 2019.
For all of you that don't know this, this is our second time recording this Quickcast. So we're kind of we're
right after talking about how we go through extra measures to make sure this doesn't happen. It happened.
Yes. So we're kind of rehashing what we've already talked about today.
So it's not as exciting as it was the first time, nor is it more as in depth.
Yes.
But I will real quick on the Eternals piece. I think that's an interesting place to come in.
Yeah.
Obviously it's far reaching into the world, the Marvel universe. Because that story's been retconned.
You could bring in, mutants. You could bring in the Fantastic Four. You could bring in all kinds of different things from space, like they already have.
And I think they're going to do, like I said previously on a podcast that never was. I think that they're going to go through, those back times of when they were, the olden times, Egypt,
Olden days.
whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wherever they are.
Yeah. Do you think they'll run into Anaxu or whatever from fucking the X-Men? Enoch.
Adam Sur.
Yeah, Adam Sur. Whatever his fucking name was. For the X-Men.
No, probably not.
No.
Maybe. Who knows?
I don't know.
They own those
Yeah.
properties now.
Yeah, because that movie sucked.
But I think most of it, like the crux of the story, will take place in modern day, which I'm going to assume will be that 2023, which is where Marvel lives now.
Yeah. They're a couple of years ahead of us. They got flying cars.
Damn yous.
Damn yous all to hell.
And if they go from the one story, they could be living normal lives and not even know they're Eternals, because there was a story arc where that happened.
Yeah.
And that's how they were introduced again.
The Eternals.
Yes.
That's actually pretty cool.
Because they are eternal.
Well, that makes sense. But I'm just saying.
They have inside them blood of kings.
Oh my god.
Nothing really coming out on DVD this week except for The Lighthouse and Joker, which those are two really big movies for this year.
Yeah, I'm interested to see Lighthouse. Of course, I've seen Joker, which was awesome.
Lighthouse was cool. It was weird, fucking weird movie.
What is it
watched
about?
A lighthouse. Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, that's really it.
Spooky?
Willem Dafoe, Robert Pattinson.
Okay.
Yeah. So like Willem Dafoe he's the actual lighthouse keeper. He's the one that runs the light, and the other guy is kind of like an intern. You know what
Apprentice.
I mean? Yeah, he's
For the lighthouse.
Yes, for the
Lighthouse
yeah.
keeper apprentice.
Okay,
Yeah.
just
Put
making
that
sure.
on your
Yeah,
resume. Yeah.
they call him Wicks or something like that. I don't know. Yeah,
Because it's
weird.
like a candle,
Yeah.
which is a beacon of light.
A beacon of light. Because I'm a wick man.
I'm a
Yeah.
wick
Oh
man.
no.
I'm a wick man. It's fucking weird, is what it
Yeah.
is. There's a lot of parts where you're just like, what the fuck? What
Like
are they doing in
mind-trippy
this?
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
weird. A lot of seagulls in it.
See,
As you would expect in a movie about a lighthouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seagulls in a storm. TV. What do we got going on in TV? Because I saw Dracula coming out on the 4th
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that now that you mention it because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
well, Dracula, what do you think they're going to do with it?
Well, hopefully it's not like Dracula in New York fucking that owns like a goddamn advertising agency and he's like fucking evil. Yeah, that's
Like
what I
Lucifer?
hope. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I hope it's not
He's
fucking...
just a working man trying to make it in New York.
It's Dracula. Man, I'm
Dracula.
hungry. It's late at night and I can only do my work at night.
I like that it was almost,
I'm walking here.
I'm walking here. It's
How
late.
you doing?
It's late night Dracula. I drive a cab.
You actually did decent at doing like an old Dracula in New York accent.
Yes.
That wasn't bad.
That was actually pretty good.
I like to roam the streets at night.
I would probably watch that. Whatever.
Yeah, I know.
imagine.
Yeah, that would be fun.
But hopefully that's not what it is.
Hopefully
I'm
not.
I'm
Hopefully
excited
they-
to see it now that you mentioned
Well,
it.
you remember Penny Dreadful? Did you ever watch that? That was a fucking
I did not
great
watch
show.
all of it, but I did watch some of
Great show. I hope they kind of do that with it. Penny Dreadful ended too soon.
That
You
was
know?
an awesome show.
Yeah, it was a
it.
great show.
R.I.P. Rip, pouring out a 40 for Penny Dreadful.
Pouring out a little bit of my Red Bull.
I mean, the show, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
Well, staying on Netflix, I don't know if you guys have watched Witcher yet.
No, I haven't.
Not yet.
I need to.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Well, and I'm not there yet to say really good. It's good. And
How many
I've
episodes have you seen?
I've just a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you like it
So far, I like it. I'll just keep watching, and then I'll give you
Yeah,
a full
it's Superman that hunts witches.
I keep forgetting his name. Henry
Cavill.
Cavill. Yeah.
Like the one thing that actually, when I first saw Witcher, I did not realize it was Superman. Right. So I saw him in his getup and everything. And until I saw an interview where he was asking about the PlayStation or Xbox and he's like PC, I was like, oh my God, this guy's wait, this is Superman. And then like, it was funny though, because before I saw that, I saw The Witcher as a standalone character and I didn't see Superman in it at all.
And
now that I put that together, that is the same guy, I now see him and I'm like, fuck, it's going to take me a few episodes to kind of like cleanse that out of my brain.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the white-haired Superman.
That's, I mean, like, I'm going to have to because I want to watch The Witcher so
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
It's just that weird kind of feeling of, you know.
Yeah,
he's
it's
Superman.
unusual. He's
So far, it
Superman.
kind of has the tone of it. I've only played Witcher 2, but it has that kind of a tone.
That's cool.
Which is awesome.
Which is like, hey, I'm just like strolling up into this town and people are like, who the fuck are you? Or they've heard of you.
I am a witcher.
Yeah. They're like, oh, a Witcher.
He's a witcher. Watch out for him.
So,
That is a very nice sword. I'm a witcher.
Your sword is gross.
It's got a lot of gross things on it.
Like blood and guts.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm cleaning my sword here. Shit.
also coming up on Netflix, Lock and Key.
Yes.
Comes out February 7th. I'm super excited about this. A big fan of Joe Hill, big fan of this particular comic. Joe Hill and Gabriel Iglesias.
yeah. Julio Iglesias.
Yeah,
is an interesting
Gabriel
artist.
Rodriguez. Sorry. But no, I'm super excited for it. I don't know if you guys have read Lock and Key.
Nope.
I have dabbled in it. I've never read it all the way through, but there was a close friend of mine that was huge into it. I one year even got her the board game for it.
Oh, nice.
And that was actually pretty fun because you got
bet.
all the keys and it was like card form and all
A lot
that.
of locks, a lot of keys.
Well, I mean, like there's only a set amount of keys, like 9 or 7.
Yeah, I don't remember now.
I forget how many there are.
So it's not like a janitor's keyboard.
Well,
or
each one
Kind of
key ring.
is a key janitor's key ring of keys. But because I think there's other keys that they don't get to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
so
it's
I think
progressive.
I think there's a lot more keys. But I recently did the audiobook on this. I had read some of the comics. I hadn't read them all. And the art in them was amazing. Pardon me. But that audio drama was weird on Audible. It was like voiced, like Haley Joel Osment was one of the actors
cool.
in it, and like it had the sound effects.
Haley Joe. That's all.
I think
Is that how it goes?
That was a door and somebody walking in it.
yeah, they were pretty. They weren't that bad. No, just kidding. But it was good. Yeah, so I'm excited about this. The Machete, the guy that did the It Chapter 1 and 2. He's doing it.
Okay.
And this has actually been, a pilot has been made for this. This is the third time the
Really?
pilot. Yeah, it was for one of the, I think Fox maybe, originally. They like filmed a whole pilot, did the whole thing, and then canned it. And then Hulu picked it up and they recast it, built a whole pilot. I don't know if some of those people stayed on. I don't know. And then they canceled it. And now Netflix has it. And it's actually fucking coming out.
Like it's already been like filmed.
I mean, it's
now
coming out in February.
Yeah.
Yes. So super excited about that.
Yes.
There's a couple people in it. I'm sure other people will know the actors. I don't. The kid that played Georgie in It is going to play the youngest brother.
Okay.
Of the Locke family. And then
That's Locke with an E for anybody who wants to look that up.
Like
too.
John Locke.
It'll autocorrect you if you put Lock and Key though. So
yeah, absolutely. And then some girl that was on a Doctor Who episode.
Which an episode or
Yeah,
was
I
she
think
like,
she was just in an episode.
Then I.
But I
I'm
mean,
sure.
she's people like her
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Doctor Who?
from. Yeah, I
The
don't.
Doctor.
Doctor Who?
What?
We don't speak of his name. God
No,
damn
it's
it,
Doctor Who.
Oh, his
What?
name. His name is Who.
Thick as Slim Shady.
And then I did put this on the list for you because I was thinking about it. But Lock and Key, super excited about that. Check out the comics if you haven't.
Please.
Yeah.
But I put this on the list for Brock. Disney Plus is developing a Turner and Hooch
Fuck yes.
television show.
Fuck yes. That's all you had to say. Developing.
Yeah.
And I'm in.
I know.
You're developing.
Fucking, oh my God. Yeah, I was developing when this movie was made the first time. And I'm still there. Yeah. It's going to be a great show, Turner and Hooch. Oh my God. That was a Tom Hanks.
Yes, Tom Hanks vehicle.
Tom Hanks vehicle. That was like a 4-door family truckster of awesomeness right there.
454 under the cave.
Yes, goddamn right it was. It was
I think his son's probably a little too big to be playing that role, but that would be funny.
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
And it's Disney. Who knows? They got lots of money. They
Yeah,
can
I
do
know.
whatever they want. I
What-
don't know if anybody's been cast or anything like
What
that.
if it's like the old Turner and Hooch are passing the torch to the new Turner and Hooch? Like
Oh
Hooch
my
is still
God.
alive, you know,
You
but
know?
Hooch is like in like an induced coma, like because he's so fucking old. But Tom Hanks doesn't want him to die, and he's just like, I don't want Hooch to die.
And it's his like illegitimate Hooch child.
Yeah, that like shows up at the door. They're like, hey, these are his puppies.
It's half poodle.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's not the Hooch that I remember. When did you get away? And Hooch just looks up and farts and like fucking passes back out and shit.
Maybe you could try
Dies
and
right there. That's the emotion.
I think that idea has probably been thought of. Okay,
Yeah,
Brock.
hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. Or it's the opening scene, it just pans up and Tom Hanks is talking to a lonely Pet Cemetery grave and it
Nice.
just says Hooch on it.
That's not how we do it in my
It's
family.
got his badge and shit like that.
We have a pedipult.
Hooch's gun. And then Hooch is like, you just see the memories in his head, you know?
I would like him to do it how we do it in our family. When an animal dies, you take it to the highest point of your home.
Raise it to the sky.
And you have a at the time the first one was a Dogapult. It just shoots the animal as far as you could go.
Hey,
Yeah, the problem is out of your hands, but think of the other person.
out of sight, out of mind.
Back to the earth.
Oh,
And
Fly.
I lived in the 10th floor of a building when I came up with this idea.
Nice.
And,
They fly for a little bit. They're free.
well, I figured the trajectory I could hit the taco gringo.